Hi everyone, in the middle of editing that definitive Sky Striker guide, Kevin here has some interesting gameplay with some commentary over it for you guys to watch. So if you enjoy this content and you want to see more, of course, like, sub, all that fun stuff, really helps out the channel. It's free, of course, if you want to see more Sky Striker related content. Please also look forward to, I guess, the manga review, because I actually have a physical copy of this in the middle of editing that as well. So we got a lot of things in the pipeline. So please look forward to the gameplay, and also just a little bonus of the, I guess, the intro for the definitive guide. I don't know. I feel like it's maybe a little too edgy. We'll see. We'll see. Please leave a comment down below on what you think of it if you want to, I guess, see it. All right. Thank you. On to the gameplay. Hey YouTube, we're back with more interesting gameplay. I don't know. Hopefully it's helpful to you if you can see my thought process. That's the #1 Skyker simp. Anyways, Ash, Upstart, Widow Anchor, Air Zero, Lightning Storm. We go into Veiler. We're playing against basically Cancer Runick. They're going to probably try to banish our deck and be as annoying as possible. They're going to do Huggies. I choose the Ash first. Why? In case they have called by, we can at least maybe follow up with Veiler, and they do, because I'm very lucky. So we have to use our Veiler to prevent them from getting Fountain, because if they get Fountain, that's the key card. They recycle everything and draw and plus so much that they're probably going to deck you out. So don't want that to happen. So they're down to 1 card, whatever that may be, right? So end phase, they're going to pass. Click, 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 click. We draw into another Upstart. That's hilarious. So we're going to Upstart 1 to see if they're dumb and maybe Ash it. We draw a Link. It's pretty good. Now, you're wondering, Kevin, why didn't you just Upstart and give them another 1k life points? Because the reasoning is, since we have Area 0, if we target our Upstart, we can do the Pot Duality effect, mill, or show the top 3 cards. That gives us, I guess, a slightly better percentage or odds of, like, maybe getting a more useful card, right? You would do Upstart if you're looking to top deck like an unsearchable card, but we have too many cards, I think, in our deck to top deck like something, I don't know, that we might need, like a hand trap, but which we don't really need. We kind of need starter, but we have starter, right? So the next closest thing we might want is like an Afterburners or, I don't know, multi-roll, right? Which we can easily get if we're lucky by just sending the Upstart. And we hit nothing, we just Upstart and we draw another card. Kill Cosmic Cyclone, feels bad. Maybe I should have done Upstart. We're gonna Upstart, right? So you win some, you lose some. We're gonna double dip by getting free advantage, right? Sending Area 0 because we already used it. We're drawing out Lightning Storm, so that's okay. We're going to Ray. Enter battle. Right? Do some damage. Do that. Because we gave them 1,000 from Upstart. We're going to be a Greedy Gary and send and God, because it looks like it might be handy, maybe not a handy. Probably not. Right? Atbacker and Gog. Don't set it because they're probably playing that one thing that destroys the spell or trap, right? Go into Zeke. And then go into Blue Ray. Set this for Huggies because we just sent that back from deck. Add another engage. So we have basically a blowout cards, a bunch of blowout cards if they choose to overextend, right? If they somehow get rid of this, we're not going to summon our Ray. Which they top deck a card of demise. Amazing. And a duality. Great. They're going to show Imperm, they're going to show Slumber, and they're going to show Droplet. What do you add? You add Droplet. Because they're going to try to banish and deck us out. Or special summon. Right? But they're going to destroy that. We banish our other desires, so we're not going to draw it. We're going to... I think... I didn't summon my Ray. I think that should give you a big red flag of, like, what's maybe to come, right? Or maybe they thought, like, I don't know, I misclicked and I'm, like, stupid, right? So, I don't know. At the same time, if it was Floodgates, that's screwed, but they're probably chainable, right? So, no judgment, please. And I chain everything. Yep. So we're gonna special summon probably Huggies or whatever. I don't know. Well, not Huggies, JK, the other one. The guy. And I'm gonna call by my Red Ray. Because they now have double and Gog in hand, right? Personally, I would always call by the Ray. That's your starter card. Right? Maybe it comes up, maybe it doesn't. The special summon effect from Grave. So we're doing that. You're gonna banish our multi-roll, our other desires, and our Rosie O'Donnell, so that's fine. They're only down to 1 card. And if they have Fountain, they need another card for it to work, so we're trying to buy some time. We're gonna destroy it anyways. Right, for free. Fortunately, our Rose got banished again. We're gonna attack. We're gonna double dip, of course. Go into Green Ray. Don't go into Red Ray, remember? It got banished by Call by it. You're gonna get your thing negated. Keep that in mind. I know this is a simulator, but you gotta keep those things in mind too. So we're gonna search for, I guess, Widow Anchor. We have call by, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I guess it is some another money, and it just quit because we just blew him out. So there you go. Don't overextend. Don't you know, if your opponent is acting weird or something, your like gut instinct is saying that's really weird. Why did he do that? If you know what the deck does, then you probably maybe shouldn't play into that, right? So that's, I guess, Runick's, right? Don't overextend if you can, and then stop fountain. All right, on to the next one. Hello, we're back. This is not, I don't know if it's meta, but I think it shows you logical like reasoning and thinking when you're probably screwed. So we threw double Veiler, Widow, and then starter card, so that's good. We're playing against Unchained, so basically anything gets destroyed, they plus, and that's bad for us. So in this I guess game, you'll see how you can play around certain things with Striker because there's so much flexibility in the deck, right? So they're gonna destroy it, set a card, blah blah blah, do some stuff, pop off. Have Indomitable Unchained. They're gonna make that one link monster that can like basically instant link summon whatever I summon, so that's bad for us. We're gonna draw a card. Let's see what we get. We draw a guy. That's pretty good. So Widow Anchor this first. Why? Because we summon Rain, we go into something, they're just gonna chain. Now we can chain Linkish for get free stuff, right? Because why not? You need to send the card. It's free. It's kind of like drop it, right? So you're gonna chain whatever that thing is to destroy it. Since that gets destroyed, you get another card, I believe, or whatever. So that's gonna do something, and they're gonna do some more. Discard that, destroy that. We're gonna chain Linkage again because again it's free advantage. Like if we do that, then we have to send another card. So might as well chain so we can dodge it. Right, you got to make use of what you have with your hand, right? You gotta do your best. So we're gonna add back Inboundable Chain. We're gonna use Yellow Ray to at least target that, do something. They're gonna chain them down with Chain with special summon. They're gonna special summon that thing they just added. They're gonna discard a card, so boop that. Luckily, we have Ngag, right? So we can go into Ray. Feels bad. We draw another card too. We drew Lightning Storm. Don't activate that. Remember, this is gonna destroy the special summon. Only do that if you know you can get rid of it. We're gonna Red Ray. What do you add back, right? What do you add back? What do you add back, Kevin? Obviously, you add back Ngag, right? Duh. So Ngag Unomast. What do you search? That's very important too. Remember to have a big boy beat stick. They have this thing which can destroy it, and I guess maybe pop off too because it's a cook effect, right? Also remember that Unchained plays this monster. They can just like, I guess, super poly or contact link, I guess, your Sky Striker monster, right? So if you search, you can set up with multi-roll, but then that's not going to help you in the long game. Sometimes you got to be aggressive, right? So we're going to be aggressive. We're going to search Widow Anchor, and then hopefully we draw it with multi-roll. We draw Desires, YOLO. Of course we steal that. We're going to Zeke. Zeke will banish this. So we don't want to deal with that. We basically got rid of their entire board. Going to Blue Ray. And then I hit end phase because I think I'm stupid and didn't go into battle phase. Yes, don't do what I did. Do free damage. Did I do that? Yes, I'm very smart, gang. I think I was just so hyped because like, oh my god, I managed to break their entire board. And this guy was like, why didn't this guy attack me? Stupid. I'm sorry. So we're gonna just pass turn. Good thing's gonna come back. Unless they had something in graveyard that I didn't notice, but I think I could have attacked, but I'm stupid. So we're gonna YOLO Desires. Drew Ash, so that means we can probably pop it. And we didn't banish our area 0, that's good. Will we banish? Whatever. We're gonna chain that. That's a poppy, pop our multi-roll. Which would probably be screwed if we didn't have another Red Ray. But they literally have nothing, right? Ash that. They can't simply summon from deck. Now they're down to literally nothing. Right? So it's all good. One Red Ray. Red Ray at back. Your multi-roll, because I only play one of it, right? Do that. Do that. So we can at least reset your Widow Anchor or whatever, or engage if you want to. We're going to Blue Ray. It should be 15 less, so at 43. Blue Ray is going to search another Ngag, and we're good. We're down a little nothing. We have everything set up. And then their only outs are really Lightning Storm and Harpy's Feather Duster, but even then that's not going to help them, right? Because we still have Monster, and we can maybe OTK them when we draw Linkage. Right, which I believe I still have one, unless I'm wrong. Never mind, JK. Yeah, Dark Spell of Malice that I can negate and special summon stuff. Right? You're probably wondering, Kevin, why didn't you do the safe play and just like search for a Shark Cannon? That's fine. We still have our Ham, right? Ham, and then steal with Widow Anchor or whatever, and then we're all good. Doesn't matter. That's why Striker's fun. There's like so many different ways for you to play Striker. Right? There's a lot of different options. That's why it's fun. Your own worst enemy is yourself and the clock. That's it, not the opponent. Don't worry about them. You do you. They said Unchained, the whole gimmick is getting destroyed. That's fine. We're not going to destroy anything. Don't worry about it. We're not going to enable you destroy anything you have unless we have a counter to it. So anyways, that process of playing Striker when you're playing around certain things, right? Because Striker has so much flexibility. But there you go. On to the next one. Alright, we're back for last match for this video, I believe. We draw no handies. Feels bad. No handies. No handy, double desires. We're trying against Dragonmaid. Now, is it pure Dragonmaid or branded Dragonmaid? Probably branded fusion Dragonmaids, right? Why not? It's free. They're gonna do Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. They're gonna combo off me real hard. Right? When you're getting comboed off, just pay attention to things because you gotta play against the clock, right? They reduce the timer, so yeah, plan accordingly. Click, 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 fast as possible, right? We have branded fusion too, so they have a negate. Alright, we gotta do it in the gate. Another body, probably that one Mirror Jade, right? So non-targeting banish, and then maybe set up depending on what else they play. Yep, there you go, Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade, end phase, mystery card. Probably Dragonmaid, right? We draw a card. Oh, draw a Veil. Thank you, game. I appreciate you so much. But that's okay. You deal with what you got, right? We're gonna chain Widow Anchor, maybe bait it out. Because if they add another spell or trap from their deck, it's probably going to be the trap to bounce stuff, and that's really annoying. I know we can get rid of a Cyclone, but, you know, I wanted them to take the bait. They didn't. So multi-roll is great because, again, that's a bait card, so they have to do that. If they did not negate it, then I would have set and then used that desires. Hopefully we get lucky, right? So destroy that. Have Big Mommy Dragonmaid. We're going to YOLO desires. Please don't be Ash. Don't look at what you banished. Don't worry about it. We draw Ray into this. That's hilarious. That's why you play one Ham, just in case. We get rid of that. Kevin, why did you get rid of that instead of the Lady Dragonmaid? Why? Because remember what we have in gray. We have Widow Anchor. Widow Anchor, we can just steal this anyways and it doesn't matter, right? Sure, I mean, I could have done the other thing and steal this, but I'll rather steal this just in case, because in battle phase, remember, at the start of the battle phase, semicolon, you can return this card to the hand, right? So, I know its effect probably should be negated, because of semicolon and problem solving card tags, but just in case, right? You'll never know, something stupid might happen, so I'll rather not take that risk, because maybe they have a big Lady Dragonmaid in hand and then just tribute or whatever. I don't know. You'll never know, right? So play it a little bit more safer. This doesn't stuff right now, so I'd rather get rid of the confirmed like non-targeting banish, because that's a lot more annoying to deal with. And remember that it will also destroy all face-up monsters we have in field. So we don't want to end up with Blue Ray, right? There you go. So Red Ray, at back, and Gog. We're going to play a little bit aggressive. We're going to steal this. Alright, steal. Do that. Now look. Ham's effect came up. They're going to destroy that. And enter attack more for 19. Don't need to go into Green Ray. We already have Ray in graveyard. And we I think we banished our other rows. Going to Zeke. No, we did not. JK. That's fine. I'd rather do damage, right? So do that. Now we can change. Set your thing to on, right? Set your little thing to on. We're going to search for Engai. We have that for whatever you might set. We have a Veiler to negate their first normal summon. Or whatever they have. They're going to stop taking Branded Fusion. Feels bad. Right? But we have the opt for that. Well, thankfully this is cost. Right? So you can discard for one card, JK, so that would have been cost, I guess. Right, and they just quit. Always believe, right? Always believe and be aware of what they're doing. Even if it looks kind of scary, if you just have the confidence, don't freak out, stick to your logical stuff, then you're going to be good, alright? Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. Please leave a like, comment, all that fun stuff. Please look forward to the guide, which I believe in this video I have a little bonus for you guys. Just a little sneak peek, right? It'll take a while, but I have the first little part done. Hopefully you like it. I don't know. Or you hate it. I don't know. Just tell me. Tell me. I need to know. Alright. Gianna. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please. Hi everyone, Kevin here. Linkage finally got released in Master Duel, which is amazing. I cannot stress how this single card fundamentally changes the way you play Sky Striker, so I thought it'd be fitting to update you on how to play Sky Striker in Master Duel in 2023. But this info is probably useful for OCG and TCG too. Who am I, you ask? I am the best Master Duel Sky Striker player, according to my mom, who says I'm really cool and handsome too. I've also literally been playing the deck since 2018, like just this deck. Only this deck. And if you haven't noticed already, my entire channel is devoted to Ray and Friends. Now, I know you may be wondering why. There's an old proverb by Jackie Chan where he says, I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kick one, but I fear the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. Now replace kick with Ray. There you go. So of course, if you like what you see and you want to see more, hit that sub, give me a like please, and don't forget to turn on notifications for the latest Sky Striker content. Whether you're a returning simp or a complete beginner, I'll add timestamps to the video for you to quickly reference. But please watch the whole video if you can. You'll probably find something new or interesting. This is going to probably be the definitive guide for a while, so I will go in depth about everything you need to play Striker effectively. Anyways, let's move on. Sky Striker is a control deck that uses their broken in-archetype spells to disrupt and outgrind your opponent. The deck doesn't do anything flashy or have a billion combo lines that you need to pay $20 for a guide, which by the way for you deaf people, my written version is free down below in the description. Nor does it play super complicated cards with a lot of skill to use like Skill Drain or Golden Match or Rivalry in big brain decks like Eldritch. Although there is an OTK line because linkage exists now, you shouldn't really expect it too often against a competent opponent. 99% of the time though, you're going to be in a grind game where you have just too many cards for your opponent to come back from, or you do whatever to make them hit surrender. And I know what you're thinking, Kevin, that sounds really boring. The only reason why you're playing this deck is because there's a cute girl, which is 100% true. But seriously though, what makes Striker fun for me to play is that you never really know what's going to happen. You don't just activate a card and win, Branded Fusion. Or again, play very 200 IQ cards like Skill Drain, Goes and Match, Rivalry. Every win you're going to earn by outplaying your opponent. Even if you don't like Sky Striker in the end because it's dumb, cringe waifu shit, or because you don't want to go to jail, I highly recommend it because it teaches you the fundamentals of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not a lot of people mention this when recommending decks to beginners, but in my opinion, Sky Striker is the only deck that teaches you card advantage, choke points, and actual thought because there is no instant win card. I'm going to be honest and upfront and say this isn't an easy deck to play, but I guarantee you that the moment it clicks, every W will be the most satisfying thing ever. There's a reason why this deck has literally been meta for the last 5 years.